Yes sir. Hey y'all, before we hop into the video, I just want to ask y'all to please follow my socials, man, so y'all can be updated on all the content we drop, so y'all won't miss a goddamn thing for sure. Because if you're watching this right now, that means you're meant to be here. So go ahead and smash that subscribe button so you can be here for the come up on God, bro. And be sure to check out my music on all platforms. But with all that being said, please enjoy the video. Yeah, fashions. Yeah, fashion, fashion, yeah. You wanna watch this this nigga interview, bro? This is probably gonna be some funny shit, bro. You wanna watch this shit, Jasper? I didn't know that. I found this shit, bro, and I was like, oh no, this is crazy. A Frank Hassel interview is crazy, bro. I don't even know who this podcast is. 426. This shit got 35K, but they don't got 300. They only got 400 subscribers though. You said it's decent? Oh, you watched it already? Frank Hassel interview is crazy. I don't know how this is gonna go. This is crazy, bro. And I don't know this podcast, so I don't know how it's gonna be. He said their only good episode. He said their only good episode. That's crazy. Frank Hassel carrying the podcast? That boy Frankie's something different, bro. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. He said Frank is terrifying? Oh my god. Terrifying? Is he finna give a full out explanation? Like a full out explanation on how he does it, like how he goes about his videos or some shit. I don't know why I was moved up right here or whatever, but that's crazy. Does you think it's a terrifying? Terrifying is crazy, bro. You said nah, he's chill? We're gonna see, bro. I don't know. Now I've only seen his crazy ass videos though, you know what I'm saying? So like it's crazy what it's gonna be. I don't know. This shit gonna be funny as fuck though, I ain't gonna lie, bro. So it's episode 8. This is their 8th episode. How many videos do they have up there? Actually, I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm here for Frankie. I'm here for Frankie's. I'm here for Frankie and Frankie only. Let's do it. The Boogie Feud, the rise of the internet prankster. This shit's funny. The Frankie interview is crazy.
Welcome everybody to a very special episode of the 426 podcast, the show made by young people for everybody. My name is Adam Duffy, and I'm joined by my co-host Parsa Pelavanka.
What up?
And special guest
Frank Hassel, everybody.
How did they book this nigga, yo? How the fuck did Frankie get booked? How did they book this nigga? They hit this nigga up? No, but we trying to book Frankie for the podcast. That's crazy.
Parsa Pelavanka.
What up?
And special guest
Frank Hassel, everybody.
What's good? Hello, how's it going?
Wait, do we know which button is the clap one? It's not. No. Find it. Go find it.
Find it right now?
Yeah. There we go.
Wow.
Frank Hassel, everybody. What an honor.
What
He deserves it. He deserves it. How you doing, Frank?
I'm doing great. I'm doing very well.
Where are these niggas at, bro? Are they in the trap, in the basement? This shit look like they in the goddamn boonies, yo. This shit look like it's in the cutoff, bro. Where these niggas... Where are they booking this nigga at, bro? Where this shit at, bro? This shit funny as fuck.
What an honor.
What
He deserves it. He deserves it.
Nigga talking about the sewers, nigga. This shit in the slums, nigga. What the hell?
How you doing, Frank?
I'm doing great. I'm doing very well.
That's awesome.
What you been up to, man?
It's been an interesting, I'd say 30 days. You know, somebody fired a gun at me. I ran from the police.
When was this? When was this? October 19, 2020? Last year? A year ago?
Oh, sounds like you're living, man.
Yeah, hey, it's been a heck of a time.
Got a mullet, I see.
Yeah, I got a mullet.
It's crazy. How'd you get your start?
I got my start on the internet, like pissing people off online.
Hassling?
Yeah, hassling. Just finding people that would get really mad at basically nothing and just, you know, agitating them. And then I took it to grocery stores, Targets, Walmarts, parks, and eventually like a 500-pound man's house where he fired a gun in my direction over my shoulder.
Wait, so you would you like target people? Like you'd just be scouting and you see like, damn, this dude would get pissed.
Like in real life or on the internet?
No,
in
like,
real life. Well, sometimes I just I try to
He said
I try to
scouting?
do like an ocular pat down to determine their threat level and how
Yo.
angry they're gonna get. So I do like a video game style scan, you know, up and down. You know, is this person got a gun?
He looks at a nigga and be like, yeah, I'm not fucking with that nigga. But that nigga, He's a bitch. I'm gonna go fuck with him right there. That is hilarious.
So I do like a video game style scan, up and down. Is this person got a gun? Is this person gonna kill me?
That nigga like Raditz. Y'all know Raditz on Dragon Ball Z. This nigga be doing a visual scan of power levels. That's crazy.
You do an X-ray
Yeah, I do an X-ray vision. I try to avoid women and children,
as much as
just
you
like
can.
just like in war.
It's good. It's good. It's etiquette.
Yeah.
No way.
So, generally, people who I just fuck. What was I supposed to say?
What the fuck?
Wait, so did
Yo,
you, like,
no, this nigga's fried. Yo, whoa, this nigga high as fuck. What the fuck?
I just
This nigga's eyes. Yo, this nigga Frankie eyes are closed. This nigga them shits are small, bro. This nigga.
fuck. What was I supposed to say?
Wait, so did you start
Yo.
bothering people online or in person?
Yes.
Just, like, online?
Yeah.
On Twitter?
Well, it was like on Twitter, on like YouTube, on Twitch, on just playing video games and making people mad.
Where'd you play?
Counter-Strike Source, Team Fortress 2, CS:GO, Overwatch, all kinds of stuff like that. Where you
Damn,
can just,
I could really see you in a CS:GO montage just pissing people
Oh, there's
off.
those exist.
Oh
yeah.
my god, boy, Frankie was probably going crazy back in the MW3 days. On them MW2 lobbies, MW3 lobbies. Oh my god, that nigga. That nigga going crazy in that shit, bro. Oh my god, bro. This is
Actually,
funny.
there's a
This
bunch
funny
of
as fuck.
those,
Really?
Yeah.
Are they-
Yeah.
Your YouTube got taken down, didn't it?
Yeah, my YouTube got taken down.
Because I remember you stopped posting on there because like somebody was reporting your shit.
Yeah, there was like people filing false privacy claims, like saying, "Oh yeah, I'm the guy in Frank's video, and I want this video taken down," even though it wasn't actually the person in the video reporting it. And
Ah, damn, for
eventually,
real?
after the boogie stuff happened, I uploaded the video about that, and a day later, my channel got taken down. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
Wait, so how'd you guys start beefing?
I went into his stream, and I pretended to be a fan of mine, and I said, "Frank Castle said he's gonna get you."
That's a nice
And
tactic.
he said, "I don't know who that is, but I hope he doesn't get me because I'm a washed up loser,"
What the fuck?
which is true. And
That's
then-
he said that off his burner account or off his main account?
me because I'm a washed up loser, which is true. And then and then he started DMing me on Twitter, and he was saying stuff like out of the blue, just like messaging me like, "Look, man, you can kill me, you can't kill my roommate or my dog. Like, you can come to Arkansas, please kill me."
Wait,
What?
so is this like
Wow.
is this recent or is this like before?
This
'Cause
was
I know
like
Yeah, what does the timeline look like on this?
This was like the beginning of June, I think.
June.
The start of June, maybe the start of August or something like that. The summer, basically. It's been like a 3-4 month thing, and then
And he's been saying stuff like that since the beginning, or
yeah,
more
like
recent?
some of the very first messages he sent me on Twitter were like so I commented on his YouTube stream, and then like an hour later he starts DMing me saying like, "You can kill me, but don't kill my dog."
Bro, that what?
He's like, "You can do whatever you want to me," which is weird.
Just directly after the stream.
Yeah, directly after
Just
the stream,
from you
me-
saying
yes,
he's gonna come
Frank
after
Castle
you.
is coming for you.
That's how
He had no
intimidating
idea.
your name is,
He had
man.
no idea who. He didn't even know who I was. He looked me up and he saw my
Ooh.
videos. He's like, "Oh man, this is so bad."
He's like, oh, shit. He's like, fuck, he's coming to get me. He's like, oh, damn, he's coming to get me. I might as well just give him permission to kill me. Fuck it, you got it, man. You know what? GG's. That's just, they say weirdo behavior. Nah, that's crazy. What the fuck, bro?
but like you don't physically attack anybody.
No.
So like he's coming to get you means like you're just
Yeah,
gonna
I'm just
go
gonna
hassle
I'm
him.
gonna go annoy him.
Yeah.
And he started messaging me stuff about how he thought I was gonna rape him, and like it was like, bro, have you looked in the mirror? Is that even possible?
Oh no.
Not that appealing.
No. Why? Number one, I'm not a rapist, and number two,
Yo, why did he just look around the room like that? What the fuck?
number one, I'm not a rapist.
Yo, what do you?
Um,
the fuck?
Number two, why would anybody want to rape somebody who's like 500 pounds?
Dude, I don't actually I'm not gonna say this on camera.
So back to like annoying people earlier
Yeah.
on. About what time did you start doing that? Like you said, Twitch lobbies. Was that back in like
I
mid 20?
I probably started doing this stuff like 2010, 2008, 2009, like long time
Really?
ago. Well, it's been like over a decade of just like honing my ability to.
Wait, so like, was this in you? Like, were you
Yeah.
doing this stuff as a kid too?
Yeah, I mean, when I first started playing video games, I was like, okay, this is really fun. I love playing video games. And then one time, I don't remember what I did, but I did something and somebody got really mad, and I was like, okay, this is awesome. I was like, this is so funny.
Awesome.
Monster was born that
Yeah,
day.
the monster,
Yep.
the demon was unleashed.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, damn, this is funny. So I just started doing stuff like that more often, just like playing games the wrong way, just blocking people intentionally, being annoying, you know, playing CSGO and standing in front of people so they kill me and get a cooldown or whatever.
And then
Yeah, this nigga's annoying. Getting niggas kicked and shit, bro. I hated that. Niggas jump in front of your bullets, nigga. Niggas are annoying.
You know, and it was like, I don't know why. It was just, it was entertaining. It was funny. It was like,
you ever vote kick anybody for no reason?
oh yeah.
Yeah, I know he has.
Bro, I remember I used
Hey,
to,
I ever vote kicked a nigga out of a GTA lobby before? That's funny as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's some funny ass shit, dog.
in a CSGO game, bro, and like, I just get vote kicked by my friends. Like, it'd be the 5 of us. We'd all be in the same lobby, Discord call.
Yeah.
And then one of my friends would just vote kick Parsa. And then everybody instantly vote.
That is
And
so tough.
I'll-
Goodbye.
I'd just like get off.
Goodbye.
It's the most annoying thing ever.
Yeah.
I miss CSGO. CSGO
Yeah.
is a great game. I think they ruined it now.
Yeah, they did ruin it. It's like free, and there's just a bunch of stupid.
Like, it's just,
crap.
it doesn't feel the same anymore.
No, it sucks.
But like, I stopped playing because I gambled everything away. Like,
You're one of those children addicted to gambling in CS:GO. It ruined your life.
it didn't ruin my life, but it definitely took out a few. It definitely took out a few bucks out of my account.
a
and
few grand.
no, not that much. I was smarter than that.
He's talked about it before.
You okay?
I was like, you know, middle school freshman.
Yep.
He had no no restraint.
Dude,
It was
it's just hard because you win once, you're like on top of the world, and then you
It's
lose.
gambling, man.
And then you lose, you're like, all right, next one, I got this.
100%, I'm gonna win the whole
Dude,
thing.
I don't get it. It had to have been rigged because it was coin flips, and there's no way you lose 5 times in a row in a coin flip.
Oh, that
well,
shit
when
be
it's a
real.
video game.
Yeah,
man.
No, it's a
saying.
website, man.
Should've
There's
done
an
it.
algorithm.
website.
You got scammed.
All that video game market is just rigged,
Yeah,
nigga.
You got hassled.
I got hassled.
You got financially hassled.
Nigga, all you kids that are buying those packs on 2Ks and playing my team, niggas who play my team on 2K, that shit's so rigged. Stop spending your money, please.
They took your wallet. And
That
fucked
shit,
it.
that shit.
Can I say stuff like that? Is that? Cool?
I mean,
Go crazy.
I would say,
Okay.
yeah, like don't let it restrict what
Hey,
you say, but just
this episode is special.
I understand.
You say what
Very
you
I
special.
won't. I won't go crazy.
Did you have an Xbox 360?
I had an Xbox 360.
Where'd you play on that?
I played Halo. Mostly played Halo.
Halo
3,
Reach?
Halo Reach. all
Yeah.
of those. That was
Oh,
pretty
man.
much it. I never
Reach
really played Call of
ODST.
Duty or anything like that.
Really?
Jack would have loved for you to be here, one of our co-hosts. He's
Yeah.
a Halo stan, dude. It's
Yeah, Halo's fun.
oh, it's a
Have they made any new ones recently?
Well, they released all
Yeah.
of the games on PC on like the Master Chief Collection, so I've been playing
Uh-huh.
that. That's all I've been playing. It's
Really?
like, yeah.
I never played Halo 5. I stopped
didn't
on Halo
either.
4,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like 3, Reach, and ODST are classics.
Yeah, those are
classics.
awesome video games. They're so much fun.
Do you remember
Nice.
middle school? We had that like Halo crack.
Yes, on the fucking computer, everybody was doing that shit in school, bro. Everybody downloaded that software, nigga. I was just talking about shit. I was just talking about that shit earlier, bro. Everybody, yes, everybody used to download that fucking software. Everybody was playing that shit in school, but we all finished our work, nigga. We all in the library. We were playing Halo, nigga. Fact, that shit used to be lit, nigga. If we teamed up, it just used to be fine, nigga. Oh god.
We'd play in the computer lab.
Oh yeah, like the it was Combat Evolved. We could.
Oh
it
yeah,
was the
yeah. I
only
remember that. Yeah.
It was the only Halo game you could, or at least like the only real game you could download on the school computers.
And like run it.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
play like online and stuff, and like.
Yeah,
like,
but like
the
we-
whole classroom in
yeah.
the computer lab would be on a LAN party. It'd be
like
sick.
Yeah, that should be fine.
I think it was like a Google Drive download, and like we'd like email it to ourselves, so like we
Yeah.
immediately get in, immediately download it,
Download
pl-
Halo.
play the whole class. I remember I had Latin, but like Latin wasn't an actual class, so I'd have to go there like earlier.
Bro, is he okay, bro? He seemed kind of nervous or some shit, bro. I don't know, bro. I'm like, I don't know if I'm tripping it out, bro. Like, what?
Like
Yeah.
6:30.
Yeah.
I'd get there, play Halo like
Hell yeah.
until school starts. Failed the class with a 23.
Damn.
It was awful.
23.
It was like, I just wake up to come
Facts.
play Halo.
That's sick.
A
though.
Halo game. How old is that game?
Like 20 years old.
Shit,
Yeah,
old
it's
as
older
fuck.
than you.
Old
Yeah,
as
like early
fuck.
2000s, I think.
Holy shit.
But
It's fun.
Oh, it's totally fun. So Frank, when talking about like,
He's good. He's good. I ain't gonna lie. He's good. He's good at this. I ain't gonna lie. He's good. He's good at the podcast.
it's totally fun.
He has the podcast voice if you can hear it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said Frankie is gone. Frank fired is fucking his motherfucker.
So Frank, when talking about like how you've,
I really want to know, did he have to walk down like some fucking chamber to get into the studio? I feel like this shit is through some fucking double doors and some long ass, scary ass stairs to get to this shit. Like, I'll be scared to come to this podcast. They go, wow, like, this shit like it's in the boonies, nigga. Like, what the fuck, nigga? The sewers, nigga. The slum of the slums, nigga.
how you've gotten to interact with
He's AFK.
Boogie 2988,
Yeah.
and sort of make your presence known online. How would you say that like that's all affected you? Like like your tendency to want to mess with people in video games and in person, and then actually having people online enjoying watching what you do.
It's cool. It's like it feels like I've been doing stuff like this on like a smaller scale for years, and now to know that like people actually enjoy it and think it's funny is really cool.
Oh, I meant to tell you, Jasper. That nigga Frankie, he followed me on Twitter, bro. He followed me on Twitter, bro. I followed him back, and I went and followed him on Instagram. He followed me back on Instagram too, bro. That nigga Frankie funny, bro. This shit's funny as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's a wild man, bro. He's a wild man, bro. This is crazy.
A little nerve wracking at times, I guess, just having like basically just like harassing people with my like face and name out there.
Yeah.
Oh, you
But
too? Well, crazy.
It's I don't know. It's pretty cool, honestly. I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun. It's fun to
Seeing the
come up with
reactions.
new ideas, come
crazy.
up with funny things to film, places to go. Soon I'm gonna try to rent a van and travel across the country harassing people as I
That's
Awesome.
as I go.
That's crazy. Traveling across the country. He's gonna be he's gonna book himself in every state around the country and go harass somebody, bro. That's crazy. All 50 states? That's crazy.
along,
Like the hassle tour.
Yeah, again, basically,
Hassle
like,
tour.
if I do that, I can just do something completely heinous and then just leave the state and never go back. So it's like
You're eventually gonna run out.
I
of
could,
So you
I could commit like a couple felonies and then just leave and never come back.
He gonna run out of
Can't be
states.
judicially punished or something.
Yeah,
No, I mean, but by all means, we support you.
yeah, of course,
So like, have you been getting any hate recently?
of course, yeah.
Really? Like,
Yeah, a lot of people who are like Boogie fans saying that they want to kill me, saying that if I was on their front porch, they would have shot me.
Oh, so like
Do,
same things that he was saying.
Yeah,
But they're not gonna do
no,
it.
they're pathetic little worms.
Is this Lil Wayne on this Abercrombie and Fitch shirt? Who is this? Is that Lil Wayne? He said, have I seen his video of him getting arrested? I don't think so. Oh, it's Chief Keef. Oh, I'm like, yeah, I'm just... Okay, Chief Keef. Okay, I'm like, is this Lil Wayne? Oh, Chief Keef makes sense. Okay, that makes more sense too. I knew it's one of them niggas. That's funny as fuck though. That's funny as fuck though.
Do Boogie fans still exist?
There are like a few of them, and they all appear to have like questionable mental faculties based on what they say to me on Twitter and all like the misspellings
Yikes.
and like the poor grasp of like the English language they have and stuff. Like just like poorly worded, poorly thought out, like
Classic, like
people
bad
sending me
YouTube,
emails.
but
Say,
like,
yeah. People sending me emails like, if I there, I shot you. Fuck. and
right
I'm
to the
just like,
point. I mean, at least I remember. Maybe you guys do, but like maybe like a little less than 10 years ago when Boogie.
If I...
At least I remember.
Fuck. and
Right
I'm
to the
just
point.
like, if I there, I shot you. Fuck. and
Right
I'm
to the
just like-
point.
I'm just like, okay.
I mean, at least I remember. Maybe you guys do, but like maybe like a little less than 10 years ago when Boogie 298
Yeah.
was very different.
Yeah.
Like I enjoyed his videos. Like
Yeah.
but
He
whether
was firmly trapped in his time, I think. He's
uh-huh.
like nobody wants to watch a fat guy get mad like that anymore, just because like that was like a early 2010s thing. Like, where's my Mountain Dew?
Yeah, like
blah blah blah. You
classic
know?
YouTube like viral
Yeah,
video kind of
yeah.
stuff, but definitely not sustainable. And
Yeah.
he has shifted away from it, but obviously we see that he has not been anywhere near as successful.
Yeah, because he's not funny.
Yo,
or interesting or
what's up, Weemar?
Fun to watch, or he's
I
just a
don't-
fat loser.
What's good, bro? I watched this nigga Frank Hauser, bro. This nigga who be harassing niggas, bro. It's his interview, bro. This shit actually funny as fuck, though. What's good with you, though, Weemar, bro? I'm gonna try to stop being an ass streamer, bro. I know I say that every time, bro, but one of these days, bro, I will no longer be an ass. One of these days, I'll stop being an ass, bro. But yeah, one of these days, bro. Hopefully that day is tomorrow or today. You know, maybe today is the day where I'm just not an ass streamer anymore, bro.
With a wife that left him and the roommate.
Oh no.
Damn.
Poor guy.
This just got sad.
I feel. I mean, you gotta
Take a
feel
shot.
a little bad for him. Yeah. Cheers, right?
I don't feel bad for him.
Do you have a moral code?
Yeah, I mean, generally I do. Especially if I'm like filming stuff. I don't mess with anybody who's like disabled or like super old or like women and children. Mostly just like men between the ages of like 20 to like 50, probably, maybe a little older. Like,
I'm good, bro. Hope you're doing good
try
too, bro.
I don't want to actually scare people. You know, if I'm making videos or I'm like doing stuff like that.
I mean, and I don't think you do, because when you go up to people, you say the stupidest shit.
Yeah. I think of like stuff that would be funny to me or that I would think is ridiculous or that I would laugh at, and then I go say it to like some person who does not use the internet, who doesn't understand what I'm saying, who doesn't know what's going on. Like I'm talking about like sissy bimbification, like just deranged like internet fetish stuff, you know, that no normal person is going to understand. And then when they hear it, they're just like so disgusted and freaked out by what I'm saying, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think based
Understand.
on their reactions.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
definitely tell that they are completely
Like-
blindsided by it.
Yeah, like walking up to old men and saying, like, you know what a trap is? And everybody who's watching knows what a trap is.
Right.
But he has no idea. So then I got to explain it to him. And it's, you know, he's a 65-year-old man. He thinks it's disgusting. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what he's hearing.
He thinks it's disgusting.
Wait, the hot dog incident.
The hot dog incident.
Give me the background and tell me, like, how did you guys find that guy?
We were in Fall River, which is like one of the like most disgusting ghettos in Massachusetts, basically.
What brand of water is this, bro? Have y'all seen this brand of water before? This just says Life Water. What the fuck? Is this the podcast brand water? Because I've never heard of that shit. Never in my life, bro. What the fuck? That shit podcast brand. That's crazy.
Dog incident.
Give me the background and tell me, like, how did you guys find that guy?
We were in Fall River, which is like one of the like most disgusting ghettos in Massachusetts, basically. It's just like everywhere you walk, there's needles, there's just like junkies nodding off on the side of the road.
Oh my god.
It's pretty gnarly. And we filmed a bunch of stuff there. We got kicked out of a YMCA. We got thrown out of a couple corner stores.
Is that overpriced San Francisco water? That's no, that's crazy, bro. That's an actual brand. I'm thinking. I thought that shit was podcast brand, nigga. Damn. Oh, that nigga says literally water, overpriced. Is it cost more than Fiji water? If it costs more than Fiji water, that's crazy. Fiji is the best water, and that shit expensive.
There were like people yelling at us from their rooftops or like their balconies or whatever.
R.I.P. Kobe, by the way.
And so we were getting ready to leave, and I had been carrying around a package of hot dogs all day long, which I thought was like my friend John Pellick, I think, came up with that idea. Let's get some hot dogs and use them as a prop. So we just see this guy walking down the street, and I threw a hot dog on the ground. I said, "Bro, is that your dog?" He was just walking by.
So simple.
So simple. Just totally. Like, I said, "Hey, man, is that your dog?" And it's like, this is the most ridiculous thing in the world. It's a hot dog. Obviously, it's not his. He just snaps. He starts freaking out. He said, "That's not my fucking dogs, man. Those are not my dogs."
That video was so funny.
What video? It's a hot dog video? Let me see.
Getting this.
Now that I've seen that video now, this is hilarious, bro. Because that wasn't when he chopped your dogs, man. That's what he
Is that
said.
about hot dogs that somebody threw on the ground?
No, there was definitely something wrong with, like.
Yeah, he had his like bones tattooed on the outside of his hands. I'm pretty sure he was like a.
I remember I watched you on another like thing you were explaining, and the guy was like, you know, like they've been to prison when they can open their whole, like they can show you their whole eye.
Yeah, and you can see their entire eyeball. That means they've been to jail. Or I think when you call somebody a bitch in jail, that's like a big time.
Yeah, I feel like that word, like we've watered them down a lot. Like if somebody calls me, I'll be like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
but like if you're in, yeah.
Yeah, but like I feel like older people and like just like people from different areas take that a lot more serious.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you went up to Massachusetts. Was that just like are you based out of there at all, or did you just
I was living and working for Sam Hyde in Rhode Island.
Oh, shit, okay.
Oh, okay,
And,
cool.
Yeah, and we filmed a bunch of stuff up there. We made a bunch of stuff up there. It was a lot of fun. It was very cool.
Yeah, so you're not from Georgia?
I am from Atlanta. I just moved up there for work. And
Cool.
This nigga Frankie from Atlanta, nigga. What the fuck? I did not know that. I thought this nigga was in Philly. This nigga Frankie in Atlanta, nigga. That's crazy. I didn't know that shit. This nigga, you said he infiltrates a TED Talk in that vid. He just goes up and fuck us on random niggas TED Talk. Oh, that's crazy. So Sam Hyde, his boy, and he be doing crazy shit too. Niggas the tag team partner. Niggas the Hardy Boys of the Hassle Crew. That's crazy. This nigga Frank Hassle live in Atlanta. That's crazy. I didn't know that shit.
So, what I was gonna ask this man something.
He's tweaking.
What was it?
What the fuck?
Think about it.
Damn it. Wait, so you guys have more content from that trip?
Yeah. I
Really?
got something coming out on the 20th that has more stuff in there, yeah.
On what?
Gumroad. Gumroad.com/Frank Hassel.
There we go.
Understood.
Yeah.
So,
W
bring
promo.
up too is I was hanging out with some friends over the week, and I only mentioned to a few of them. I tried to keep it like as low key as possible, but
Yeah.
I told them that you would be coming on the podcast, and
Yeah.
a few of them knew who you were.
Yeah.
And one of them, there was a girl, and she said that she didn't like you because she doesn't like people who like make content who just like go up to
course.
people in public and harass them. And
Yeah.
you know, my initial reaction isn't to just write it off like that. And so
Yeah.
I was wondering if like you had the perspective of like your content being more than just what it seems like on the surface. Like, do you think there's any do you think there's like a certain amount of importance to it, or do you think that it is more benign than I think most people would realize? Like, it's not as big as like people think.
I think it's that's a good question. I think
That's
it's
a good question, is it? Yeah. That's a good question.
I think generally most people that I interact with are just annoyed, and then they probably forget about it the next day, or it's just like a funny story they tell people. I've found that people on the internet are generally more agitated by the things I do than the actual people I'm interacting with in real life.
That's what I think.
And I do get that like it's annoying and that it can probably maybe ruin somebody's day having like a confrontation with a stranger when they're just trying to get groceries or they're just trying to go out. And I can see how it would annoy someone, but generally I think it's pretty benign. It's not. I'm not really like permanently damaging anyone except for Boogie maybe, who made a post.
Who kind of made it on it? Who kind of
he brought it on himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
He posted on Facebook about how I regressed his PTSD by 20 years. Like he's a war hero or something.
Wow.
I don't know. It's insane.
What?
It's like
Because I regressed my
that's crazy. And, yeah, like you said, benign, because I feel like if something like that were to happen to me, or like even when it has happened where I've experienced something extremely weird during the day, whether it's like a person at a public place or something else, as soon as I like get in my car or I get home, I instantly forget about it, and I'm like, that was, and like over time I come to realize that was like, oh, it was interesting. It's like it doesn't
like
hurt me anymore. It's just it's more.
It's a story to tell people. It's like you go tell your wife about the big fat guy with the beard and the
GoPro
and the GoPro and the mullet who was screaming at you in the grocery store. You know,
It's a good story for the grandkids.
And I also like I understand why people don't like the stuff I make too. Like it is never a surprise when somebody I know is like, dude, you're a piece of shit, or like like I think that what you make sucks. And it's like, yeah, obviously I'm just going out and harassing people, and that appeals to a certain group of people, and there's going to be another group of people who hates it and they think it's awful, and that's totally normal. I think I think if everybody thought what I was doing was really funny, there would be something wrong with all of us.
100%, man. 100%.
No, I think it's like definitely an acquired taste.
Yeah.
To, like that content, because like I know like I grew out of like the rage content, the like Twitch streamer like bashing his keyboard, like screaming into his mic. I'm like, okay, not my type of thing to watch.
I know exactly what you mean.
But
and I think one of the things that sets my stuff apart is that there's a lot of people who make like, what's that guy's name, Joey Salads, who would make like prank videos, but they're all fake. None of the stuff I make is fake. Like a lot of the people, I see a lot of comments that are like, well, there's a million channels like this, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, well then link one to me, because I'm not super aware of people who are making stuff that's like real and not just like, oh yeah, I hired Craigslist actors and I wrote Trump on a card and they're gonna bash it with a hammer and we're gonna pretend it's a real thing.
Craigslist actors.
No, because like once you reach a certain point, like you can't. I feel like for like big pranksters, because like all pranks on YouTube are like fake now. Like if I see a YouTuber with more than 300,000 subscribers, I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's fake.
It's fake.
Unless like you're asking
Facts.
Even like you ever seen those videos where like they go pick up girls?
Yeah,
I'm convinced
those are fake.
Those are fake.
Those are
too.
probably fake. Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's just like there's so much fake, and like when you see
Yeah.
something real, like
And also, once you become a certain level of popular, there is so much pressure to create content on a very, like, at least weekly or
Consistent,
daily,
yeah.
that you almost, I'm not saying that you have to make fake stuff, but it becomes unsustainable to pump out. Like, I could not make a video a week.
Yeah, I mean, you would just piss off everyone in your community over time.
Yeah, and I've actually, I had a shrink see one of the videos I made when I first started, or she didn't see a video. She saw a Facebook post about me in the a local mom Facebook group.
Damn,
and
that's
she
crazy.
She dropped me.
That's
And she dropped me as
crazy.
a patient because she saw a post about me going into somebody's gym and like making a big scene.
I'm surprised she didn't like try to like sit you down.
But
And
yeah,
be
like
Frank, are you okay?
Yeah,
Frank,
I said,
you
our community is not the kind of place for that kind of behavior.
but isn't that what a shrink is for?
Your shrink
Yeah, I
fired
know.
you, dude.
I know. Yeah, it was crazy. It was wild. I was like, all right, whatever. I guess
It was probably because she knew there was
there
no
was
help.
nothing.
That
Yeah,
was-
there was
nothing
the
she could
damage
do
has
at
been
this
done.
point.
Yeah,
At this point, you just have a bad client that's already like doing
Yeah.
what they're doing.
Yeah.
Don't give a damn.
yeah. But like back to what you're saying. Yeah, like when you're popular, I think there's a ton of pressure to pump out a ton of stuff, and I like to make like a video a month, 2 videos a month. Travel around, make different stuff, have it like nice and well edited, and high quality product for everybody to enjoy. Which is I think one of the reasons people appreciate it.
Yeah, and
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. His edits be crazy. The edits he put in his shit be crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
but you're not as popular as some of these people, and
I prefer that too.
Of course.
I get worried that like if I get too popular,
You're not gonna stick
I'm,
to your roots.
I'm not gonna be able to keep doing what I'm doing because like
Yeah.
somebody's gonna try to like
all the stakes sort of ramp up at that
Yeah,
point.
the more popular
the more
you
people
get.
you're exposed to, the more likely that someone's gonna really take like offense to what you're doing and
Yeah, try
pursue extra actions.
Yeah.
And but furthermore, I was saying who do you work with when it comes to these videos? Like, do you pick up most of it, or do you have like a crew?
I have a crew. I have a group of friends. That I have people that do most of the editing for me because I am semi-talented at video editing at best. I do a little. I make most of the I generally have final say on the edits, and I make some creative decisions and stuff like that. But I have friends that they help me write stuff. They help me
Come up with ideas.
Yeah, come up with ideas. We just brainstorm. We shoot the shit. We talk. We just make jokes and stuff that we think is funny. We're like, okay, let's go do this somewhere. Let's go throw hot dogs at people or lay down next to some lady and say we need milk or like.
Have y'all done that?
Yeah,
Is it out?
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's funny as well.
No, I think it's on YouTube. It's called Mommy Hunter Online.
How long ago was that?
That was I think we filmed that in 2018,
Okay.
and it came out I don't know 6 months ago.
Wow. So, I guess looking back at all the stories of
Yeah, he filmed that shit in 2018. That shit just dropped. That shit dropped. Yeah, that shit crazy.
situation where you've interacted with people
2020?
like this, besides like really famous ones like the Boogie incident or maybe even the hot dog one, what have been some of your like most volatile reactions from people?
Let me think. I think the Mommy Hunter one was pretty volatile because the guy like tried to grab the camera. I feel like some of the best reactions are the ones not where they're the CrossFit guy. I don't know if you either.
Oh,
one
I
of
saw
you-
that
yeah,
one.
yeah,
I've
there's
seen
like
I
a-
saw that
like a
one. I saw
local
that one.
CrossFit and
CrossFit Violence. I saw that one. Yeah.
I went there 1 week, and I did my thing. I'm here to get pussy. I want to get jacked so I can get laid. Blah blah blah. I did my thing, And he physically carried me out of the building.
Oh wow.
But
Wait, I don't know if I watched that one. There was one where you were like bothering this guy at this gym.
yeah,
Like-
like he was wearing like short shorts.
I think
and,
yeah,
like,
and
his,
I think he was a short guy too.
yeah.
Was he?
Oh, the short guy, the manlet.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that was
one,
really funny too. Yeah, I called him. I said he was a midget, and he said call the police or something because he was like 5'3".
Yeah.
He was like Parsis.
All right, let's calm down. Let's calm down.
let's just keep roasting Parsa.
Yeah,
He didn't have a beard like me.
his feet are dangling off
fair.
his chair right now.
They're pretty flat on the floor.
To be fair, I'm only like an inch and a half taller than
No,
Parsa.
you're not. You're at least a solid 5'6", 7".
I'm like
It's
actually,
crazy.
I think I'm like pushing 5'8".
That's crazy. I'm about to say he just called this nigga 5'6" on national television or on national YouTube. He called that nigga 5'6". 5'6" kind of short. 5'6". 5'6" is kind of short, bro. Like, that nigga like hell nah, nigga. I'm at least 5'8", but you're not gonna be just fucking me over online. Like, that's funny, man.
Okay, yeah.
But you stand pretty tall, Parsley.
Gotta keep the back straight. Keep the back straight.
Got to get your legs extended. You got to break them, and then
Yeah, go to China.
yeah.
Like that takes a
You already
long
know.
time. Yeah, I've definitely looked into it.
You've done your research.
I've definitely looked into it.
Yeah.
Because like the plan is get rich young, go to China for 2 years, break him for 1 year,
Come back 6'5".
rehab. Yep,
I like it.
6'5".
Basketball
He
player.
was
Go-
gonna.
go
I
to
mean,
the
he was
league.
he was gonna go this summer, but he couldn't.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
I feel like we talked about this. Have we?
I think we have.
Yeah.
I think we mentioned this.
It's definitely been
The
mentioned.
virus fucked up your leg extension
Your
surgery?
plans.
Dude.
Your plans on going to the.
I'll break your legs.
Have you even gotten COVID?
No,
It's fake.
it is fake. It's not real.
Oh boy, here we go.
No, I believe it's real.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's definitely fake.
Oh, 100% fake. Super duper fake. But
Now we're on the watch list.
yeah, we just got added to another FBI list. God.
Another.
But Frank, so as you progress from like messing with people on online like services or through video games,
Yeah.
and then recording these things, what could you say is like the one part maybe like back in the earlier days where you had like a really pivotal moment of growth from like a really well done video?
I would say the thing that really changed everything was my buddy Sam. I don't know if you guys know who Sam Hyde is. He's
I've
like-
heard that name
yeah, he's
before,
like
and
a-
I'm pretty familiar. I'm fairly familiar with his content, but
Yeah, but you just so you know who he is.
Yeah.
He's like a comedian. He often gets blamed on the internet for like there'll be some sort of catastrophic event like a shooting, and people will say, "Oh, Sam Hyde was the shooter." Blah 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 blah. It's like a meme, you know. And in like 2015, there was something that happened. There was this guy who shot a reporter, and he like filmed it himself. And there's like a video from his POV where you can see him like shooting a reporter.
jeez, yeah.
So I emailed my local news and I said, "Yeah, I knew this guy. We played video games together." And I didn't know him. I never met him.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about him. So the lady hit me back. She's like, "Oh, that's crazy. I want to do an interview tomorrow." And I said, "Only if I can be anonymous." And she said, "Okay."
What the fuck?
So I met her in a church parking lot, and all they show is my silhouette. And I did like this 10-minute interview about how I played video games with this guy, how my friend Sam like radicalized him, and how he was bullied by Sam, and that's why he did the killings, and how he like loved TF2 hats.
Was he lying or was he dead ass? Like, he didn't know the niggas?
And like all this just I blamed it on Gamergate, which is like some you know.
That sounds ridiculous, but
Yeah, and
amazing.
it got aired on like WSB TV.
Really?
Yeah, it was like the lead story that night, and it got put online, and it started this meme where people blame Sam for shootings. And that was how we linked up, and I ended up, working for him and getting connected with him. And
What type of work were you guys doing up there?
we were like shooting like audio, visual, like comedy stuff, like sketches and like hassle stuff. And we shot like a show at a public access studio in Rhode Island. Like it was called Theater of the Air. It was a like low budget public access like sketch type thing. It was funny. We got kicked out for like yelling and using bad language. And I think at one point somebody put a noose on their neck.
Bro, what the
Wow.
fuck?
We were doing a sketch that involved the noose, and one of the people who ran the studio was watching us film it, and somebody put a noose on their neck, and he like started yelling and made us leave.
That's insane. I feel like that takes. Like, I don't know if I could, like, email a news station.
Yeah, it was
And just
crazy.
like
I
flat out like.
I got shit faced too. Before
Wait, so like you went there hammered and you just saying stuff out of your ass?
I mean, I knew what I was gonna say, and I was like,
Gamer
I was,
Adoption
I was,
episode's
very
gold.
coherent, and like I had like stuff in my mind, the
Yeah.
topics that I wanted to hit, things I wanted to get in there, and I photoshopped like fake Steam chat logs that showed me talking to the killer.
Yo,
You
what
know,
the fuck?
That is some effort.
Yeah,
He said it was anonymous. That shit's not anonymous anymore. What the fuck? Now he just said it was him. Listen, give a fuck.
Like, did you ever when you were doing the interview, like, did you ever like doubt yourself, like,
No.
and did they ever doubt you?
no.
Like, they were like 100%.
No, they didn't know anything about the internet. She thought that she had this big exclusive that was gonna like get her
Break
Get a
the.
Pulitzer.
career. Yeah, I was like, wow, I know a guy who knows the killer. Nobody else has this. This is a hot story.
Completely blindsided.
And now she's probably doing stuff about like water skiing squirrels and stuff because she like aired some like fake
water skiing squirrels.
Eventually,
Crazy.
like,
yeah, people were like emailing them saying like, this is not real. And then they issued a correction saying that a Georgia Tech scientist investigated the story and determined that I was a liar.
determined that you were a liar.
A Georgia Tech scientist, yeah.
It took the top brains to
And I
determine.
was totally anonymous. All they show was my silhouette.
Wow. Did
So
they
you
even know your name? Like
No, they didn't know my name. No, I walked up there. They didn't know my name. They didn't know anything about me. They bought me a Coke.
That might just be. That's just bad news work, I think, at that point.
Yeah, Give him
a
Not
Coke,
giving
though.
Any sort of background
Yeah, and
information.
at the end she said, I contacted the FBI and they would not tell me if he had any gaming equipment in his apartment or something.
What the fuck?
You expected them to tell.
Yeah, you expect them to respond?
Oh, man, that's amazing.
FBA message bubble. Yeah, he got a gaming setup.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
got the.
He's got the Razer X3 headset and the glow-in-the-dark keyboard.
I got one of those. Everybody has to have one of those.
I don't have a glow-in-the-dark keyboard. That's basic, bro.
What do you got?
Like a
Yeah, like an LED one. You mean?
yeah.
Like lights in it?
Oh yeah, same thing, different name. It glows in the dark.
Different thing, different name. I mean.
Yeah,
You
amazing.
just gotta get like a nice mechanical keyboard. that
You got a
doesn't-
mechanical one?
Yeah.
I just got a Razer one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
man.
look like that kind of guy.
I mean, I used professional Minecraft player, and I was silver 2 in CS:GO. So I didn't.
Whoa, silver 2.
Silver
Were you
2.
really silver 2?
I was silver 2.
Playing silver games in CS:GO is like walking into like a special ed classroom generally. Like,
Dude, I was. I don't think I ever ranked up
So
from
bad.
silver 2
That shit was hella cat. Oh god, you hear how he said that shit? I was. That
in
shit,
CS:GO. So I didn't.
whoa, silver 2.
Silver
Were
2.
you really silver 2?
I was silver 2.
that shit was a hella cap. Oh my god, like it was like that was the biggest cap of this podcast. That shit was hella cap. God damn,
Playing silver games in CS:GO is like walking into like a special ed
that
classroom.
shit was a hella cap.
Like,
Dude, I was. I don't think I ever ranked up
so
from
bad.
silver 2.
That's so bad. Yeah, dude, silver is like everyone in your game has like a speech impediment or like some sort of like a mental problem or like
They're from like a central
Yeah.
European country.
Yeah,
and
Or
it's
they're,
really hard.
or they're just not good at the game.
Yeah, there's like Bob with the stutter, Deaf Billy, you know, and the Czechoslovakian guy, 200 ping.
Yeah, you don't know how he's connected to the server, but
yeah. And then there's
Uh,
Parsa.
Yep.
the Persian dude who's
Yeah, the Persian dude.
Fresh off the boat, just
Yeah.
downloaded CS:GO.
Nico Bellic, ready to play.
So who do
I
you
was about
watch?
to make
Like-
a really bad joke.
No, let's calm down. You're such a bad influence. We're usually under
It was
control.
perfect. That was about Parson and CS:GO. Here, if I cut it out, can I say it?
Mute the mics.
What do you mean mute the mics?
Mute all the mics.
What the fuck? What the fuck? That's crazy. They actually let this. That's crazy.
Parsa is tall enough to be a terrorist. Like, he said, like, imagine he tries to hijack a plane and
He can't
and
look
he-
over the controls.
Yo,
It'll just
air
get,
traffic control. A child just hijacked our plane.
A man-child with a beard.
Did you guys see that Joseph Gordon-Levitt movie recently? About where he's like a pilot on a French airline and gets hijacked by
No,
terrorists?
no.
No. Okay.
No.
There's this like 16-year-old kid who's one of the terrorists. All right.
Damn, you're moving up.
back on topic, I guess. So with like doing stuff like reporting fake news to a news station or
Yeah.
just all the different interactions you've had with people in public, do you ever like look back at them and say like, whether it's because you didn't get like the desired product or you like genuinely like felt bad, did you ever regret any of these like interactions or how people like reacted to them?
Sometimes I do feel bad just because like sometimes I go back and watch stuff and I'm just like, man, maybe that guy was just having a bad day or that was just like
Too far. Like
yeah,
you
maybe,
pushed it a little too
maybe
far.
things went a little too far, but generally no. I feel like my thing is kind of pushing things too far and like past the realm of like normalcy and like reason and like when I'm in a situation where a normal person would just stop, I go like 10 feet over the line and like like I show up at Boogie's house and he, because a normal person would have just let it end with the Keemstar interview, I think, or whatever, but I was like,
Yeah, the Keemstar interview too.
That's it.
I
But
had to go over there.
I think that's pretty admirable to like
Yeah.
go that extra step, and I think
And-
that you know, someone like that's always going to exist. And
yeah, and I think also that it's important to, because I said I was going to do it, so I think it's very important to always deliver.
Yeah,
on your,
definitely.
Because when you say you're going to do something and then you do it, people start to, you know,
Take
they
you
expect
serious.
you to do it.
Yeah, and it's gotten to a point where like YouTubers always like bluff. They're like, oh,
It's all for clout.
boxing
It's
match,
all
boxing
for-
match.
They
We're
always front,
dating.
they always
We
front.
broke up. We're married.
Yeah, it's all fake and
Yeah.
lies, and they scam people, and they just do
But you
deceitful
actually
stuff.
show
And
up.
I try to follow through with everything that I do and try to do it to the best of my ability and deliver like a funny, entertaining product for everybody to enjoy, except the person on the receiving end. I guess.
Wait, so when you showed up there, was there ever a thought in your mind that, damn, I might get killed here?
No.
Yeah, how about, can we just run through real quick, like the Boogie timeline where you started by, you know, mentioning yourself in his Twitch chat,
Yeah.
and then he started messaging you, and then from there, how did that lead up to you going up to his house as best as you
Yeah,
can?
we started. He started messaging me on Twitter, and then we went on something called the Kill Stream, which is just like basically like a drama type internet, what is it called, Jerry Springer type show with like
Interesting, yeah.
What the fuck?
like all kinds of crazy people on there. Me and Boogie went on there, and I think that Boogie just expected me to either be nice to him or give in to his like weird.
Have mental issues.
Yeah,
feel-
I was raped. Like I said that I was gonna make it when I showed up. It would be the worst day of his life, and his response was, "Well, actually, the worst day of my life was when my dad taught me how to jack off." And I was,
What in the fuck? Yo, whoa, what the fuck? Daddy, whoa. Whose daddy is that? That's Boogie's daddy? Boogie daddy? Oh,
the worst day of
no.
my life was when my dad taught me how to jack off.
Teaching? One-on-one session? How to grip and get a hold and how to... Ain't none of my it ain't none of my business, you know. Ain't none of my business. Ain't none of my business. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
And
That's
I was like,
crazy.
"Why are
Wow.
you telling me this? Why do you think I would care?" Like stuff like that. Like it's kind of infuriating when people try to like vomit their trauma on you to make you feel bad for them.
Just try to use it as like a shield
Yeah, they use
against
it as
other
a
problems.
shield, as
Crazy.
like, oh, my life is so bad, so you can't be mean to me or whatever. You know, it's like everybody's got problems, everybody's got issues, everybody's got stuff they got to deal with. But if somebody
gotta move
says something to
fast.
me like "fuck you, Frank," I'm like, "Oh, I was raped." you know, you know, like I don't know.
What?
It was just kind of infuriating, and
Like bringing pity on yourself.
Yeah,
because of
bringing
something
pity on-
happened.
his default reaction is to try to make everybody feel bad for him. You know, and we did that stream, and it was about 2 hours, and we cut up like a 40-minute long highlight video with some minor edits and stuff, and it was really funny. And I posted it on YouTube, and it was getting a lot of traction. And then the next day, my whole channel got deleted.
That's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah.
How many subscribers did you have by
I
the
think I
time
had like
it
25 or 30K. It was a decent number. It was
was respectable?
yeah, and there was like a subreddit dedicated to Boogie that also got taken down the same day.
Interesting.
Was there a
And-
subreddit for you?
There was one for me, and it got deleted. I don't know what happened though. There weren't many. There were only like 5 or 6 posts, so I don't know what happened.
We'll make one. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Put it right next to the
Um,
r/floor26 podcast.
yeah.
What do you call your fan base? Like, are they the Hasslers?
There's Hasslers, I think. Yeah, the Hassle Hive.
Ooh.
No, that's not a real. That's not.
That was right off the cuff. Yeah.
I don't know. I just I appreciate all my fans. They're very cool. I'm glad that they enjoy my stuff. They're very passionate people
About the hassle.
about the hassle.
Like I do think that, like we were talking with like sort of, I guess, the true nature of like your content, how it's not as
Malicious.
malicious
or
as,
like-
thank you. It's not as
yeah.
malicious as it seems. I think
Yeah.
like your true fans are people who also understand that, and that
Yeah.
would make them like be really chill people, really
Yeah, they
understanding
are.
people.
Yeah, it's just about having laughs. And maybe it's at the expense of other people, but at the end, it is about just having laughs and
Every laugh is at the expense of somebody else.
pissing people off and in a non-permanent way. Generally, you know, just
100%.
being annoying. Basically, just like, and I think it's funny to, it's really funny to like, because when you're out shopping, you're not expecting some big dumbass guy to come up and start like talking to you. You know, it like totally brings people out of whatever they're doing. It like,
Yeah, 100%.
you know, it's like
like a Frankie got the Holy Ghost, didn't he? Huh? What the fuck?
some big dumbass guy to come up and start like talking.
What he said?
You know,
What he
it, like,
did?
totally brings people out of whatever they're doing. It like,
Yeah, 100%.
you know, it's like I think it's kind of interesting, honestly, just to see, because there's a lot of people who react in ways that are like very normal. They're very cool. They'll just be like, "No, man, I'm good," you know, blah blah blah. They don't get mad. They're just like regular people out, and they just treat me like I'm an annoying guy, and they just kind of brush me off and go about their day. You know,
Because at some time, at like some point in that conversation, you do leave them alone, right?
yeah.
Like if they're if they're not giving you the
Yeah, if you're
reaction
not-
you want.
there's a ton of clips of me just saying, "Hey, man, thanks for talking. Have a good one." You know, we fist bump or I bump elbows or whatever, and we just, you know, and maybe then 5 minutes later I'll be talking to somebody who's getting real mad, and I'll see that guy I just talked to walked by.
with a smile on
Yeah,
his
with
face.
a smile on his face, and we'll just lock eyes and kind of, you know,
I like that.
Mutual respect.
Yeah, mutual respect. Yeah, and then that's happened a ton of times, you know, and that's just it's like a there's a certain special type of person I think that you can just walk up to and they just immediately explode at you for no reason.
Yeah.
You know,
Special type of
I
person.
don't know, man. Do you believe in short man syndrome?
What the fuck?
you tell me.
I'm asking because you bother a lot of short people and they get real mad.
Yeah, definitely. Especially at gyms. There's a lot of guys who look like that little rock Pokemon at the gym. Like totally like yoked, but they're like
Was it a
3 feet
Geo
tall.
dude?
Yeah, Geo
walking
dude.
around.
Yeah.
Full of testosterone
Yeah,
and
full of-
protein.
Full testosterone and protein.
Yeah, those
but
guys go
also-
off as soon as,
Yeah.
especially someone taller than them. They have to like look
Yeah.
up to. Like, no, they will go. They
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You ever gotten in a tussle?
I've had 2 knives
Tussle.
pulled on me and somebody fired a gun at me.
Damn.
I've never gotten in like I think the closest I've gotten into a physical altercation was a couple times people have tried to take my camera and I just like pushed them away, and I, you know, one time a guy, we had a big camera we were using and a guy tried to take it and I put him in the chokehold at the park.
Nice.
Oh, I saw that video where he saw the other person recording, and then he tried to chase that nigga. Oh, but the video he didn't show that part. He put him in a chokehold. God damn, they put him in a chokehold.
Yeah, I feel like people trying to swipe your GoPro. It's just like,
Yeah, yeah.
How tall is this nigga Frankie? Were you like 6'5"?
And I put the guy in the chokehold because it was like a $3,000 camera he was trying to grab.
oh, of
so I
course,
was
yeah.
like,
Right.
can't
Oh, that's Mommy Hunters. Oh, wrong vid then. Damn, my bad.
Uh huh.
Cameras get expensive. Man.
Cameras do get it. It's like, I'm gonna have to kill you if you try to take the camera.
Yeah. So back on the Boogie timeline, after the kill stream and after, you know, your YouTube channel got taken down,
Yeah.
how long was it until first you announced that you would, or when you said you were going to his house, was that on that stream or?
I think I just kind of alluded to it on the stream. I was just like very vague about like I'm going to show up, blah blah blah. You're not going to see it coming, blah, 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 you know, just like kind of stuff that would freak him out and make him paranoid and nervous, which I think is very funny because he's got like mental problems. So you know, exacerbating them and making them worse is hilarious to me. Just because he's
Don't laugh. We're awful people, Adam.
he's like a
It's all about perspective.
he's like a very unpleasant guy though, and like I just don't feel bad for him at all because I feel like all of his problems are brought on by himself, or maybe not brought on by himself, but
There's
doesn't really-
solvable problems.
There's solvable
that, like,
problems that
he's not trying to solve.
He makes no effort to fix anything. He just likes to whine online and blame everybody else and play the victim. And like for example, like he said he wasn't going to have kids because he was afraid he might molest them.
Jesus, Lord, have mercy, boy.
That's something that he said.
wow.
Which is like that's a very disturbing thing to say.
Yeah,
You-
no.
you
and
know?
and he has. I mean, I don't know about his fan base or viewership, but he's like he's a big guy on YouTube. Like
Yeah.
he's known.
Yeah, he's known.
100%.
And I think it's dangerous.
That
to have
shit
somebody like
different.
him on the platform. He's constantly talking
Different.
about suicide. He's constantly suicide baiting. He's constantly talking about self-harming and stuff. And it's like you have a large platform and a large audience, and there's a lot of kids in your audience, and you're constantly talking about killing yourself. And I think that's like very dangerous and very bad. And I just don't feel bad for him at all, really. I just
I do think it's a bad culmination of a lot of elements. One, like the shift from trying to be like, you know, this sort of viral star who didn't really have a personality, trying to capitalize on that by actually becoming like
a serious person who talks about things.
And then you know,
nobody cares.
Like that, and then like, you know, things about him that when combined with the other factor can lead to what seems like a pretty toxic fan base and a toxic like messaging system.
Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know. I don't think he should be online. I think he should log off.
Take a break.
He should log off of the internet and go somewhere.
I feel like he's taking a lot of breaks.
I know, and he just comes back and it's just worse every time. Yeah, every time.
No, that's like people that have problems and they bring it up but do nothing to solve them.
It's like he's been talking about his problems for like 8 years.
It's one of my biggest pet peeves because when a problem comes up to me, first thing I think of is a solution. How can I fix this problem? How can I make it go away?
That's how you grow as a person.
Yeah,
you know. And he's 100%. Been exactly the same person his entire life, I guess. I don't know. It's like he's on Twitter saying that I threatened to rape him and that I'm a stalker, and like all this stuff. And it's like, well, he constantly lies. He's just lie. Like he said something on Twitter like the police told me if he comes on my property, I can kill him. And he said that before I went over there. And it's like, what police officer is going to give you license to murder someone?
Yeah.
No cop is going to say if he steps on your property, kill him.
I don't even think the cops know like their laws enough to
you can't
to like be able to tell that.
And it's like that's a lie. Like, you know, everything he says is a lie. He said he had an AR. That was a lie. He said if I stepped on his property, he was going to kill me. That was a lie. You know, I'm a stalker. I'm a rapist. I'm an evil, awful person who just came to his house for no reason. He was just defending himself. You know,
it seems like like it's the only way he knows how to like defend himself past playing the victim. Like when that first doesn't work, the only way he knows how to do is just by, you know, either pathologically lying or putting up like empty threats and stuff like that. Which
and it's like I'm not saying that I was like in the right in that incident. Obviously, showing up at someone's doorstep is.
I mean, to be fair,
it's a crazy thing to do, but I didn't stalk him. You know, we had an internet feud. He agreed to go on the stream with me. You know, nobody had a gun to his head and said you have to go on the kill stream with this guy. Nobody had a gun to his head and said you have to interact with this guy. You know, he agreed to do everything. We did it.
Adam, fix this.
We'll fix it. Don't worry. Here, one second.
No, you're fine. It was all pretty much mutual for the most part.
Why does this fucking hat have a fat ass fucking split going down the middle? What the fuck? Who the fuck acid ass hair is on that motherfucker? God damn, man, that's just a map. This whole fucking setup is the boonies, nigga. This thing, goddamn.
And he's going to these places think, oh yeah, this guy's a stalker. This guy is
oh shit.
So when you showed up in his city, like
I was there to hang out with somebody. I flew into Fayetteville to meet a friend, and we were about 5 minutes from his house. And there was a guy on this street where there were all these bars. And he had a snake, and he said, $5 you can take a picture with the snake. So I Venmoed him $5, and I took a couple pictures with the snake. And I said, it'd be really funny if I posted this on Twitter and I tag Boog, tell him, hey man, I'm here. I'm in Fayetteville. So I did, and he started losing his mind. And he posted a video from his door cam like 3 or 4 hours later. I was asleep when he did it, and it was of like a woman with a ponytail ringing his doorbell and walking away. And he started tagging me on Twitter saying it was me, blah 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 blah.
I thought it was a guy that ran up.
No, it was like a girl.
Really?
Honestly, in my opinion, it was probably just like a Grubhub delivery driver, and he was just lying to get attention. Like
tipped him 20 extra.
Just come back and ring the bell and leave. You know? And because I was nowhere near his house. I was sleeping when I woke up, and I had like DMs from Keemstar that was like, hey man, you want to do an interview with Boogie? And I was like, all right, definitely. So I went outside. I was just walking around the hood at like 2 a.m, yelling into my phone at Boogie.
Wait, so like the interview was like 2 a.m?
Yeah, and Boogie, I think I have a longer video than the one I released about it, where there's like a death threat counter, and 15 times he says, come over here and I'll kill you. I'm gonna end you. I will shoot you in the head.
Yeah,
over and over again, he said he was going to kill me, which is obviously what you say if you're fearing for your life, Yeah. He keeps saying that he was afraid for his life, blah blah blah, but he wasn't. He's a liar.
Yeah, I think that's just like it's something about the internet. I guess it's just like, first off, I don't think any sort of altercation you have with someone online should be taken that seriously. Like,
Yeah.
like, sorry, where's Fayetteville? Is that in Texas?
No, it's Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
If somebody in Georgia and you live in Arkansas is, making fun of you online and is saying all these things, I mean, like the first off, like, I don't think that should be taken extremely seriously.
Yeah.
And even you pulling up in Fayetteville,
Yeah.
like, I think, my first thought wouldn't be to connect those two things even.
Yeah.
It would just be, I definitely think he's overreacting.
Yeah.
As
He did pull up to this nigga house though. This nigga pulled up to this nigga's house, man. That's not this That video was crazy.
Yeah, and then after he
great
made all the
deal.
threats, it's like, well, now I have to go over there. It's like,
that's true. His
So-
his threats indirectly, I mean, not
Yeah.
directly, sort of
and
made
I think that might have even been intentional. I feel like he wanted something to happen. Honestly, my takeaway right when it happened was that this guy wanted to kill me because he goaded me to go over there.
Mm-hmm.
He said, pull up, come over. And
Pull
12
up.
hours later, I did. And when I got there and I knocked on his door, he didn't tell me to leave.
Oh, he
He
did.
said, wait.
I remember that shit. I saw that video
He told you to
too.
wait at the
He
door.
was like, wait while I get the gun.
He showed his butt cheeks in that
Told me to
video.
wait at-
Ass cheeks all out. Like what the
Which
fuck?
is what you say when you're fearing for your life and you're afraid somebody's going to rape you or whatever, So
This is such a strange story to
I
me.
know.
I really don't know where to even
I know,
process
and
it.
so the whole thing happens, and he fires the gun at me. I made some choice, inappropriate remarks in his direction, and I'm walking off his property, back to him. He's still got a gun pointed at me. I'm leaving, and he goes, "Pussy, pussy, 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 walk away, pussy."
I know he doesn't talk like that. How did he say it?
That's what he said. He's pussy.
I can picture it. I can picture
he
it,
did.
but
He did, and it's like, did he want me to turn around and run at him so he could kill me? Because that's what it seemed like. He was trying to goad me into turn. He wanted me to do something so that he could shoot me in the stomach and watch me bleed out in his yard.
I just can't picture anybody online, especially someone who's been online for this long, and even he's had like a really toxic message for a long time, but with that he's been doing this so long and still hasn't like made any sort of actions that would align with like sort of some of the toxic things he's saying. I feel like do you really think he would have shot you like 100%, or do you think it was?
I think that when he was saying pussy, he wanted me to turn and run at him so he could. I don't know why else he would say it.
Okay.
I don't know why else he would say pussy, pussy, pussy at someone who's walking. If he's afraid, like he claims he was, why is he saying that while I'm walking away? Unless he wants me to turn around and walk back towards him so he can,
Jeez, dude.
It was weird for me because I like thought about it and I went back and I watched it and I was like, this guy is unhinged. Like this guy
Unhinged.
was not afraid. I never made any movements toward him. I was just standing there calling him names and making fun of him basically. It made me think like that he's like a very disturbed and like malicious individual. Honestly, it was very, because I already thought he was like kind of messed up. Obviously he's messed up in the head or whatever. He's got like mental issues and stuff. But that whole like 24-hour period from him like saying he was going to kill me to me going there and him calling me a pussy when I was walking away was just very crazy. It was very
Wow.
That's intense.
yeah. It was. I was like, okay, I'm just leaving. I had somebody waiting to get to drive me out, and I just hear this guy with a gun to my back calling me a pussy, and I'm just like,
That just
and
happened.
I was like, this is weird.
Wait, so like you were in Arkansas, like not for that reason.
No, I was hanging. I was meeting a friend.
So like, did you have your GoPro on your head?
What do you mean?
Did you go there with a GoPro?
Like
To
when
Arkansas?
I traveled with I brought my GoPro with me.
Okay.
I brought it with me just in case. I generally when I'm traveling somewhere, I always try to take it with me just in case opportunity presents itself.
It's not that big, yeah.
Yeah, I could just stick it in my bag and a couple batteries because the batteries last about an hour and a half. So I just I brought it with me, and obviously I did know that Boogie lived there, so I was like, maybe if an opportunity presents itself, maybe I could film something or like
Right.
because it's fun to travel when you're filming stuff because you can get away with more than like filming stuff where I live where there could be like actual consequences for
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have more leeway because
Yeah.
all you got to do is drive out to the border.
All,
Yeah,
the,
I
all the
just-
way to Arkansas, definitely.
yeah
is.
I just go home. And
Where
then-
is Arkansas?
I don't know.
Uh,
Near near Missouri, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's right out there, like Louisiana, Missouri, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Don't know where those are either.
Damn,
That's
what
just
the
basic
fuck?
geography, buddy.
Yeah.
That's on you.
If there's no sand, parses.
We gotta take him to like the Rocky Mountains. He'll be more familiar over there. I feel
Yeah.
like.
Go to
The Sahara.
Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas.
Oh, that's true. Bars would be right
Feels
at home
like
in
home.
Vegas.
Feels like home. man.
Gambling, desert.
Just get on my knees in the sand.
Female slaves.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You get mad if you see a woman driving?
No.
wow.
That's crazy.
That's a serious question.
No, I don't get mad when I see a female driving.
He gets mad when he sees anybody driving because he thinks he's a better driver than anybody on this planet.
Hey, man. It's pretty true.
He's whipping her around and he's just like, get out of the goddamn way.
Dude, it's like people. Like, the way they drive, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It sucks that a 19-year-old has to, like, teach you how to drive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You thought I was a good driver, right?
Yeah, you're a great driver.
How old is this nigga, Frankie, bro? How old is this nigga?
You're an amazing driver.
We can make one of those like getaway driver movies, like with Ryan Gosling.
My driver.
But-
Yeah.
Yeah, big getaway driver.
Yeah, while Boogie's chasing you, he's just.
the hot dog guy. I remember you were trying to get in the car.
Yeah, get in my buddy's truck. He thought the guy was gonna come over and scratch the paint, so he said, "Don't get in,"
Yeah, I heard
which
that.
is funny.
That was hilarious.
I feel like I was lucky to get out of that. I was that guy could have easily had like a gun or like a knife or like some sort of.
Yeah, because you and your partner, like, you guys got, like, split up. One
Yeah.
was on the other side, and
Yeah.
you were by the car, and,
Yeah.
like, he was in the middle.
Yeah.
So it got real awkward.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. Yeah. The other time somebody pulled a knife on me was we were outside of like a biker type bar, and I told some guy I was gonna fuck his wife.
Oh my god.
And he pulled up this big knife and he said, "Listen, fat boy, I'll cut your tits off."
Where was that?
That was in Boston.
Listen, fat boy.
That sounds like Boston
Yeah,
a little
it was,
bit.
it was funny. And then I got a knife pulled at me at a protest downtown. That was funny.
What?
What were you doing there? Were you messing with the protest?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, it was right after everything happened. It was like a couple days. There was like a night when there was a ton of rioting here. They like broke into a bunch of buildings, and like I went the next day. And the closer it got to curfew, the crazier it got. And I found this lady. It was like this little squat lady who was like live streaming. And I linked the live stream to all my friends. I said, "Check this out. I'm about to be on here." So I just started going in front of the camera like I was doing a news report. And just like blocking all of her shots and being really obnoxious. And she pulled out a switchblade and started like gesturing at me, and I threw like hot dogs at her and stuff.
Counterattack.
Yeah, counterattack. It was really funny.
You just
That's
walk
crazy.
around with hot dogs
Yeah.
in your back pocket.
Yeah,
You got some right now,
I had
actually.
a bag
They're
of hot dogs. Yeah.
Drop your dog,
Drop
dog,
on the
man.
table.
Slaps one for me, slaps one for you.
Drop your dog,
They're in
man.
your car right now. They're heating up right now.
They're rotten in my car.
They're getting nice and warm.
Ready to be eaten.
It'll be
Yeah.
his snacks on the way back to his place.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Anything else you want to cover?
Nothing I can think of right now. I don't think.
How did you, like, at one point did you become like Frank Hassel? Like, when did you, like, which video, like,
When he was born, his
yeah, when I
parents
was
gave him a
born.
name.
Yeah.
is
Frankie.
Frankie Hassel?
Yeah, I think the first time when I first started filming stuff like this, I was pretty awkward and like nervous, and I was like, yeah, I was
I
like,
can imagine.
I was like drinking beers like beforehand, like trying to get my nerve up to like, because I had some like social anxiety and stuff. I didn't really like talking to people I didn't know, so I had to kind of work my way up to that, and at some point along the line, because I was out filming stuff like daily for like a month or something, just like around here. I'm like banned from a bunch of CrossFits, and like a bunch of gyms and stuff, and like a bunch of like grocery stores like Publix's and Kroger's and stuff. And at some point, I just became like super comfortable talking to people. I could just say anything. I could just do anything.
You realize it's not as hard as you thought.
Yeah, and like it was like a switch flipped, and I could just do it.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing because when I see your content, it's just like I
cannot imagine.
I could never.
Yeah.
Like even just asking a
have balls like
stranger
that.
for something just completely
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah, I
Like-
started with like a clipboard and a list of questions.
I have to like work it up.
Yeah,
right?
I was doing like almost like survey.
Clipboards and questions is crazy.
Just like with silly questions, like what do you think of the president? What do you think of Obama? 'Cause, like, old people hate Obama generally, you know, and they give like funny answers about like, well, he's a terrorist, you know, just like silly stuff. Like I would put on like uniforms for grocery stores and go there and pretend to be an employee. Tell people I was doing a survey and then just ask them like,
That's funny as fuck.
like go up to old people and be like, "What would you do if you had the gay son?" I'm with Kroger. I'm with Kroger. We're doing some customer surveys. What would you do if you had the gay son? And, you know, you can
That's
imagine
funny.
how people respond to stuff.
That's funny as fuck.
That's like that's classic like
Yeah, or, like-
TV prank.
Yeah, I was going to like Linux Mall and asking people if they would play like an MLK themed video game where he had like a Anne Frank sidekick.
Yo.
Just like ridiculous, like
Uh-huh.
would MLK have a trans love interest?
What?
You know, it was like,
I'm loving this. Yeah.
it was just coming up with like the most ridiculous stuff to ask people until I got thrown out of the mall. And eventually I got to a point where I didn't need a clipboard and I didn't need questions and I could just come up with stuff in my head and just like
Dropped your dogs.
yeah, you dropped your dog.
Mastered the craft.
Shut
Yeah,
your dogs,
painting people's
man.
faces was a big thing.
Oof.
Which
That's
is like
crazy.
now like probably like a federal crime.
Yeah.
You go like 10 years in jail for falling on somebody. I found out that was battery too, so I had to stop doing that.
Really?
It's like
Oh,
assault or
interesting.
battery or
Batteries.
something. Yeah.
That's a bad thing to be charged with.
Yeah, yeah. Like going to grocery stores and they tell me to leave and I just
That's
like a
crazy.
huge cloud right in somebody's face. Or like,
That's crazy.
Yeah, I can see. I can
That's
see
crazy.
how
yeah,
some uppity judge would consider
Yeah.
that being battery.
yeah. They like look at all my videos and they're like, yeah, let's just send this guy away for 5 years. You
Yeah.
know, let's
Let's. We'll see if prison reforms.
yeah,
them.
let's see if we can fix this guy.
You get sneaked in a GoPro. You start messing with inmates.
Yeah, that's right.
He comes out, you can see his whole eye, skeleton tattoos,
Yeah.
dogs in his back pocket. No,
Whenever they serve hot dogs
give the
at
camera that look.
when they serve hot dogs at like a jail dinner, you sneak them in your pocket.
Yeah.
There's no way they serve hot dogs in jail.
No, they don't.
No way.
Too phallic.
It's dog food.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah. How do you eat hot dogs, Parsi? You told me you like
Yo!
How do you eat hot dogs, Parsi?
Hey,
You
yo, you gotta chill. That's
Nah.
you gotta
like,
chill.
suck on them. You told me you suck on them to get like the juices out. You said
I ate it from the
I-
side.
To get the juices out of it? Yo, that's crazy. Anytime I ate it from the side.
I was telling you that I eat it from the side like a corn on the cob. Like corn. And you say that you just take the dog out of the bun.
Yo, is he about to do the two-hand twist? Frankie, you gotta still. Frankie, you have to be stopped. Yo, he licked it. Yo, this thing is going crazy.
Corn. And you say that you just take the dog out of the bun and you
Yo, tongue out. That's crazy. Frank gobbling the glizzy. Yo,
Hey,
you like a double glizzy throated is what you said.
double glizzy throated it.
Oh my.
you know,
Double glizzy
you know,
throat.
like, have y'all seen those memes like
Wow.
how to eat a banana with like a group
Yeah.
of men like in the room?
No, I haven't seen this
You grab it, you
video.
split it, you mash it, and then you eat it with a spoon.
Yeah.
That's how I
what
eat
you
my
do.
hot dog shit.
I like
Oh.
that bread.
Throw it
I
in
heard
there.
dog,
somebody told me
ketchup.
you were a glizzy throat god.
Glizzy throat
I'm
god.
telling you this
The throat goat.
foul information.
I just called this nigga the throat goat, bro. What the fuck?
So what's next for Frank Castle?
Well, after the boogie stuff, I think I'm gonna let things just chill out a little bit and
Cool
just go
down.
about business as usual. Make a couple videos every month, just film stuff around town. Go, travel, film some kind of low key like.
Can we doing this shit in Atlanta? Nah, them fucking park videos. Was that park in Atlanta, bro? You be doing shit in Atlanta? That shit crazy. No way.
Piss people off at grocery stores, go to some protests, get tear gassed. I was thinking about going to Portland, maybe get murdered by the
Oh, nah, he said he'd be traveling and shit. So them park shit was like, nah, not Atlanta. I was like,
Oh, by the.
the crazy people there. Maybe get murdered by the
Oh, by the.
the crazy people there.
Get murdered by Antifa for showing up with a GoPro.
He went to the ATL Black BLM protest for a vid, bro. This nigga, that's crazy.
I could see you.
I don't think I'll do that. Honestly, it's probably too dangerous.
You piss those people off, they're
crazy.
What's going on in Portland?
Wow.
Well, like what? 60 days of riots?
Yeah,
I mean, I think it ended for a day or two, but
yeah, but they're like at war with the police.
Yeah, it's kind of like a battleground down there. Like some of the downtown blocks are literally just like kids with like trash can shields and like batons fighting against like lines of policemen.
Bricks and like homemade Molotovs.
Yeah, homemade like fireworks stitched together with like booze.
It's crazy.
To just like
it's crazy. It's
How have I not heard about this?
Yeah,
that's a good question.
Hey, that nigga didn't even know where Louisiana was on the fucking map. That of course you wouldn't know about it, my boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
It's intense. I felt like I felt kind of scared, honestly, at the protest I was at down here, just because like I kind of stood out. Like there were not a ton of white people there, and I'm pretty big, and I was wearing like
you're massive, probably compared to
you have the
GoPro? I had the GoPro on, yeah. And I was just like, man, if somebody like comes up behind me and hits me with a brick or something, I'm totally done, you know?
Yeah, like I would be afraid to go to a thing like that and go to Portland like that.
Portland would be, yeah. I need like an armed guard or something. I need like some
like body armor.
You need to be in a bulletproof car.
The hassle. The Alex Jones has like a giant like tank.
I've seen that.
Something.
That thing is crazy.
Yeah, I need one of those.
You need the Hasselmobile.
The Hasselmobile.
Hasselmobile. Wow.
Get a big screen TV on top.
Megaphone. You dropped your dog.
Have a cannon that shoots cold hot dogs at
hot
people.
Dog dispenser. Exactly. Drive-by hot dog.
Yeah,
we'll call it the glizzy gun.
Yeah, the glizzy gun.
The glizzy gun.
Oh man. So if you don't have anything left to say, Frank, I know your YouTube got taken down, but you know, like, you look at this camera, you can look at this camera. Tell people, you know, where they can find you, where they can watch your content, and keep up with everything going on.
If you want to find me on Twitter, Frank Hassel YT. Instagram, Frank Hassel, and Gumroad.com/Frank Hassel. There's like new videos every once or twice a month, and also I just release stuff for free on like BitChute, Streamable, Storyfire, whatever. You know, if you follow me on any social media, you'll see where all my stuff is. It's funny. You'll enjoy. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. If you don't,
bro, look how fucking this nigga eyes. Look at what is he high off of, bro? Like his eyes are literally like that open, bro. They're just are closed as fuck, bro. Them just are closed as fuck, dog. It's funny as fuck.
Some angry messages.
But he was at a BLM protest. That's crazy in Atlanta. That's crazy. That video probably funny as fuck.
It's always fun to read.
About how you want to kill me, or you're gonna cut my head off and fuck it, or something like that. Which is something people have done, which is pretty funny.
Parsa, do you have anything to say?
I'm all good.
Well, Parsa, thank you for coming. Frank, thank you for coming on this very special episode of the Floor 2016.
Oh, this nigga was the Parsa nigga that was shown in the whole video. That name they were saying, they was talking about this nigga the whole time. That's hilarious.
This podcast. I hope all of you listening have a wonderful day.
That was a funny interview, bro. I didn't expect Frankie to be that well spoken in that. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of cool in that video, bro. It was some wild shit. This shit, he called that nigga the throat, bro. This was a wild ass podcast. But also to hear Frankie just to speak normal was kind of cool. This is kind of funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is a funny ass shit. This is a getaway driver. Boogie's actually crazy. He honestly wanted to kill someone. Frank was clearly trolling, wanting Frank to do something he had to keep on this man to fucked up. You guys are total nerds, but managed to flow really well with an offbeat guest who is more than happy to rip you apart if you gave him an opening. Be ready for this to blow up. It's crazy how the respect from Clay House comes off in interviews. Huh? Good to hear Frank made a point about how Billy is constantly putting up dangerous thoughts in the minds of his younger audience. I always pay my respects with Frank Castle. He's an army vet. Niggas, the nigga said, "Thank you for your service." Was this nigga for dead ass in the military? That would be funny. Frankie in the military is crazy. Frank laughs like the Joker. I love him. Dennis was funny, good on Parsa for getting the jokes and running with them. Funny stuff all around. Honestly, as you guys seem, this show is very well put together for what it is. Pretty impressive. Damn, he wanted to hate on y'all niggas so bad, but then he just like, fuck. Definitely not offensive. Recalling, did he? You guys even thank Frank for his service? He seems like a great guy, respectfully telling the tradition. His lab is infectious. Frank's lab is contagious. This show's funny though, bro. It's just funny, man. Does he have more interviews, bro? This ain't the only interview he has, or he has more. Hey, this was funny as fuck though, bro. Them niggas are wild, bro. Them niggas only got 323. No, damn. This is the only top video, probably. Oh, you niggas don't even drop videos anymore. 3 months ago? That's probably the top video now. You see most popular? Oh, hell yeah. Frank Hassel's their only top video. That's crazy. That's just right. Frankie over here carrying the podcast. Crazy. But shit though, bro. That show's funny as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. These niggas are wild, bro. Shit. This shit was wild.